Good morning, guys. Rick Shaw here on the 24th of February, 2022. And we got a nice cool morning today. It's beautiful. I was out earlier for a walk when it was still dark and it was kind of chilly. I had to get my nice warm shirt on. So a little breezy. We got some fast-moving clouds there. Moving along. Sky wasn't real red though this morning, so it should be a beautiful day. But we have still, I don't know what they're doing with this stinking tank over here. If they fixed it, they sure did do a shitty job, because we have absolutely no water upstairs at all. Nothing. So I don't get these guys, these people who are supposed to fix things. Seems like maybe they need to get somebody in there who knows what they're doing. Good, little buddy. You coming to walk? But I just wanted to run something past you guys. Tell me what you think. You know, we had this pandemic, and all these countries in the world fell lockstep in doing the same damn thing. You know, we got the mask, we got the lockdowns, we got, you know, this, that, and the other, and now all the jabs and all this, okay? Now look at every other country that's doing this trucker thing. I mean, it just seems to me this is part of the plan. You know, this is just a big part of the plan. And then with what this Trudeau did up in Canada, where he's just going to lock everything down. And I bet you they're going to start doing this in other countries too. You know, where they'll just say, "Oh, it's an insurrection, and we got to lock the country down." You know, and they'll bring in this NATO people. You know, you look at these son of a guns. They got no badges on, no nameplates. They're hiding their face. You know, that's what criminals do. I mean, that's what the bad guy does. You know, morning. But it's really strange. Here, let's turn around, move. Let's go back this way. Hi, buddy. Good morning. So that's just, you know, that's just my thinking, I guess. But it's really freaky how everything's fallen into place for this NWO crowd. And folks just got to wake up on this. I just don't get it. But we're going to do a little bit of house cleaning today. Very dusty in there again. Doesn't matter how often I dust it, it's just covered with all this stuff. Yeah, we can walk up here a little bit, Bob. But the kids got the tutors here already. They always gives them something rather good to eat before we start. And then, of course, the boy. Did you finish your breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but Mom's going to make you something good. We did get him some cereal when we were at the store, but I don't like to have that too often. That's not really a breakfast. That's just a snack. Hey, Mo. But yeah, I'd like to hear what you think about these trucker convoys, the stuff that's going up in Canada. I watched Trudeau give a speech. You know, I mean, they say the exact opposite of what they're doing. Oh, you know, we're fighting against them. Watch this guy's last speech that he did. I mean, this, you know, he's got to know. Well, he does know. This is just insanity, guys. It's just crazy. What the hell goes on? We went back home. But it scared me. The other thing on the news I saw was it looked like there's different reports coming out saying the Queen of England croaked. So don't know how much that is. And if it, you know, I wonder about this stuff, because if it was true, you know, why would mainstream media hide that? That would be big news, and there'd be a lot of stuff going on in England. So don't know if that's a bunch of fake stuff. There you go, buddy. There he comes. But you know, there's some of the news that comes out. It's all such a big pile of baloney. All this crap in Ukraine, and you know, it seems to me like a big pile of baloney. That seems to be a big cover to me for something. You know, there's so much stuff that these elites hide. You know, you don't know what they're trying to cover this time. and all the crap they got going over there. But I see that True Social thing started with Trump only on the Apple Store, so I don't know what's up with that. I think it's more like the Tweeter, the Tweeter one, and I never got into that, and never will. You know, I don't want to get into that crap. You know, this thing, you get so many of these stupid things on your phone, and then the phone don't want to work. You know what I mean? And some of these channels, you know, like the one guy I really liked watching, he was on YouTube, and then he finally said, "Oh, screw these guys, I'm leaving." He went over to Rumble. He had a bunch of subscribers, and he's been on Rumble now for way over a year, and has got 230 subscribers. You know, there's just nobody's going there. You know, that's the thing. It's just here, you got to mind your P's and Q's or they shut you off. I've been shut off, 3-4 times already. So, same thing with Facebook. Now, the Facebook, I don't know what's going on. I find articles that are down and dead set against, and these doctors coming out and telling you, don't do this, don't do that. And I've been putting it on there just to see if I can get shut off. They're not shutting me off. They've taken some that were, like I put up a couple pictures, and they say the pictures are false. Well, picture, it's not. You can go online and research the dang picture, and it was a picture out of a newspaper, and that's online. So, you know, they try to say stuff that's true isn't true, these people. Let's go straight. And these fact checkers, you know, they came out and said at a big hearing that they're just opinionates. You know, it's opinions from these people. So, and they can just shut you off because it's their platform, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know, this is the new soapbox. I'd like to see something that, you know, set some regular rules. But if somebody wants to say something outlandish and crazy, let them. You know, let people decide for themselves. I sure as heck don't want some government deciding what I'm supposed to think or do or say. You know, that's not called freedom, guys. That's just not. No, we're gonna head back this way. Get out of there, Shakes. She fell down in one of them holes before, and I had to go get her. I had to get her. If she falls down that other one, it'd be hard to get her out. But yeah, it's a shame. We're still looking. We got next week is going to be the start of the new month, and Faye's been not so loud, Bub. She's coming. She always comes. She's been finding a whole bunch of resorts. She's going. She got the internet on the TV now, so she was sitting on the couch, and she was going through these things, and she's wanting to find these nice resorts, and then she gets a hold of them and says, "Hey, we got to have the DP." You know what the D stands for, and you know, they tell you right on there, no. Now, some of them wanted a test, and we're not doing that either. I don't want somebody poking anything. I watch these people do this test, and it's like, how ridiculous. If this thing's so contagious, why they got to wind this thing around your nose 50 damn times? I still say they're trying to implant something, and they got all these. Hey, come on, Shakes. Let's go. There's somebody else's little puppy dog. Come on. But that's what it seems like to me anyway. So she found a bunch of them, and we're going to be going. We'll definitely bring the camera. I told her I definitely. She's found some of the swimming pool places with the heated water where we had gone before, and we're gonna put that up, and if we can get to one of those. But I want to get to the ocean again. This back's been driving me nuts. I've been having many days where this left leg, I'm afraid it's going to give out. It gets so damn numb, and even right now. And so I want to get out and get as much as I can get done with these kids. When I had the last surgery done, the surgeon was telling me, a really good guy. I mean, he did definitely get me on my feet, but he said, don't let anyone else touch you. It's not going to help. It'll probably be scar tissue. And he said, you'll be lucky if you're walking by 50. Well, I'm 10, 11 years past that. And now I'm just in this last year, I'm starting to get what he meant, because it's getting harder to get around. It seems month by month it's getting harder to get around. And this back thing, I know a lot of people say, oh, well, just do this and do that. No, guys, I've been dealing with this for 40 plus years. There's no fixing it. I had compression fractures of the spine. If you look at my thing, there's one of the discs looks like a wedge this way, the other one looks like a wedge this way, and then there's one in the middle looks like a milk bone, and it's just compressed. And then the stenosis, they had opened up the inside around the nerves, and did the best they could, and just it's a mess. That's all there is to it, and it's getting worse. The damn thing's getting worse, and it's getting a little frustrating. I want to do so much stuff with the kids. Just even riding the bike was bad because I was leaned over, but I got that pretty much fixed. It's I got the handlebars more up in the air, so I'm staying upright. It's a funny thing, but on the car, traveling in the car is getting to where it's getting to be a real drag because my back hurts. Got to stop and take a walk and a lay-by and stuff like that. Stretch it out. But the bike, I can ride the bike for a good long way. That's why I want to get that CRF bike, dirt bike. I'm looking to get one of those just so I can have a nice, comfy ride and get around that way when I need to. Something that even the sweetie and I could take for a ride. But I can get on them and go. It doesn't seem to bother me too much. But the car, even the car, I don't want to. I hate to be in it. I just hate to be in the dang thing. And jeepneys, forget it. Holy mackerel, that just kills my back. And I rode them for quite a while when I first got here, and they just hammer the crap out of you. I'm too big to crawl to the front where the smooth ride is. And so you sit in the back and you're just like sitting on a buckboard. It's like the suspension on it's ridiculous. But that's the way that goes. This car seems to ride pretty good, and it's a comfortable car. If you're a big person and you come here, it's not too bad. It's definitely pretty good to fit in. Do love the car, and it's a Honda. You know what I mean? Like that old commercial. Wow, I could have had a V8. I think the Honda's a fantastic car. This thing, I just hate that I got so many flats, and I want to replace the tires, but I'm afraid I'm going to be full of flats again. Because this here, there's their cleanup they did. There's their glass. This is your company that says they're going to have that cleaned out of here. And they actually pay somebody to do this. So why aren't they overseeing these people they're paying to take care of all this? And this stuff isn't construction stuff that they're going to use again. This is debris. This is garbage where the rats go. I've seen the rats again when I was out walking early this morning. You see them scurrying off the roadway up in front of you, and they're not field mice now. These are big rats, and this is just what they do. I mean, they're gonna, they're just gonna build a slum. Is what it seems to me that they're doing. And this is supposed to be Demeterland, the premier company, another place with no water, and then they try to get me to say, but when they come here to check the water, they always make sure they fill the tank first and say, oh, look, there's plenty of water. Why don't they come when the damn thing's empty? Now, I guess they fixed it to where it doesn't fill the tank full, and we don't get water again upstairs, which is a major bummer. And then my wife says, oh, well, it's not the Meterland's fault. Well, I'm going to say it again. I did not buy this house from the association. I did not buy it from them. I bought this house from Demeterland. And if something doesn't work, I hold them responsible. It's my job to go after this association now. And these people around here have been doing it. This man, I just talked to this fellow over here in that third house, the house where this little silver car is. He's been here. He's been one of the longest here. It was one of the first houses up after the model. And he said he's been complaining to him for years. And that's why he has another house, so he goes and stays at the other house because there's no water, you know. And he doesn't really use his upstairs. He said, what for? There's no water up there. And this is how this, and everybody, it just seems they just go with it. You know, I guess Filipinos are a hell of a lot easier going than me, but I'm really fed up with this. And I've been talking to my wife. I'd like to just sell out and get out of here. Just get out of here, and they can take their stinking house and shove it up their ass for all I care. I'm just fed up with it. I got up this morning. My back is killing me. Took me a while to get out of bed. I went for a big walk this morning. I wanted to come back in and get a hot shower. So here we are, heating water again. We're going to be heating water, and I'm going to be bathing out of a stinking bucket. I hate it. This is Rick Shaw out.